Go ahead.
Austin background when first year got elected to the leadership council. The guy that just came in, a new guy, to get that respect, that support from your teammates. What does that mean to you?
It was a lot. It was new just from coming in the spring, winter workouts, going through everything, going through the hard work with those guys. I guess I got elected, so it means a lot of guys that trusted me, my leadership, what I had to show when I got here. It really meant a lot.
What are you trying to do in that spot? What do you feel like your responsibilities are there?
Just in the council, you kind of just look after the team, what's right for the team, what everybody should be doing, what everybody should not be doing, and that's just kind of Coach Brown coming to us and see if we have any problems on the team or not. So that's more of a leadership standpoint of what's good and what's not good.
Austin, more nerves or excitement, I guess, here for week one?
I'm more excited. I've played in some games. I've really played a lot of games, but I'm just excited to get on the field. All my family's going to be there, so that's the first for me. I'm just excited for it.
You guys seem more vocal. Was that something you were holding back until you were named the starter, or is that something you were conscious about? You say you're more vocal now on the field, more of a leader. Talk about that a little bit.
No, I could be real that vocal off the field, but when I'm on the field, I talk to the guys. I pump everybody up. I'm just trying to be the leader that everybody needs. So when I'm on the field, I'm always in people's ears, saying, let's go. Even when they're down, they drop a pass or miss a block, I'm saying, all right, let's go, get the next one. So, I even talk to myself, too. If I make a bad pass, I'm just always telling myself inside, let's go, next play mentality. So.
Remember the last game you started?
Baylor.
Baylor.
Yep. And that was my first series. Unfortunately, we punted and they muffed the pump and Kai went in, threw a touchdown. So, it was all good, though. So, yes, sir.
What about last full game? High school?
Yeah, high school.
Remember much about it?
No, I was just kind of in a groove. So I'm looking forward to.
How did Coach Brown tell you last week that the job was yours?
Yeah, so they brought me in after dinner and were like, so we told them we're actually going to be a starter, and they were like, it's time to go, and that was kind of it.
Did you have any doubts?
No, I just knew if I go out there and put my best foot forward every day, even if I had a bad day, just forget about it. And not live in the past and keep moving forward and keep progressing every day.
You approached. I assume you approached this year, right from the start of camp, as if you were the starting quarterback, even though no one had been named.
I always knew there's a competition and you have to work for it, and there's nothing given to you. And I've worked for everything I've gotten, so I'm really excited for it.
Austin, how are you different, better as a quarterback since January when you first arrived?
I'd say leadership, being more vocal, and just kind of having the mentality that I know what's going on through the system, and being able to execute plays without any doubt in my mind. So.
With Josh Sills being relatively new to center, what's that relationship like between you two?
It's good. We're pretty close. It was a kind of easy transition. He snaps the ball naturally, and he's a smart guy. He's a leader, so it was pretty easy transition for him.
You had to work with many 6'6" centers before?
No. Creed Humphrey always was one of my best friends. I always worked with him. He's like 6'5", but it's not a huge difference.
Can you understand his line calls?
Yes. I've got his kind of lingo now.
He took you like duck hunting or something, right?
That was turkey hunt. We didn't shoot anything though.
At least you didn't get shot.
Yeah, exactly.
The technique work that you got coached on here, much different from what you had at Oklahoma? Were there different things Coach Reagan wanted to see from you?
Yes, that's different. I guess as far as technique, they're really sound on footwork, run steps, and drops, because everything needs to be perfect to make the play execute. And if it's not, then it could be interception, missed ball behind. Just everything needs to be perfect, and I like that. And you have to be on point with everything for the play to work. So,
on tape, how high level is James Madison's secondary look to you?
They're good. They're really experienced, and it'll be a test for us to open up with them. We have a lot of guys returning, and it'll be a good game.
Is this system simpler than Oklahoma, or more
I guess
complicated, or?
There's more to it in this system, I think. Just more small details that everybody has to kind of do to make the play work.
And reads and
Yeah, so yeah, a lot.
Do you feel like this team has something to prove, Austin? you being a new quarterback, James Madison having all these returns, do you feel like this team kind of has some, chip on their shoulder?
Yeah, I feel like it's a whole other team, especially with me. I mean, everybody has something to prove. We as a team, we're ready to show that this Saturday.
Timing with your receivers, I mean, several weren't even here in the spring, so you can work with them then. Has that been difficult to adjust to?
As far as
Just the timing with, Sean Ryan and George Campbell and then all the other guys that you only have a couple months with.
yeah, so I mean, we were out there almost every day. We have player-led practices that we did, and that's kind of where we got all our timing down. And it really helped us being able to do that through camp, so that helped a tremendous amount.
Watching you, it seems like you throw the deep ball really well. Where does that come from? Where did you learn to do that? Where's that?
I mean, I'd say trying to get the ball out quick. Kind of reading the safeties. We know where the ball is supposed to go. And being able to get the ball out quick is, I mean, get the ball in the air, make our receivers make the plays. That's probably the biggest thing for that.
How much when you're able to move TJ into the slot, just what kind of an element does he bring to that position?
I mean, just an element as far as he can play outside, inside. He can make all the reads as far as where he needs to be in each spot, and he can catch the ball real naturally. So he's really good at that.
What's Sean Ryan bringing to the offense?
He has tremendous hands. He's a good route runner, and I think he'll be ready to go this Saturday.
You got like 3 or 4 guys, 6'3", 6'4". That's got to be a nice.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of length in our receiving core, and I'm excited about that just because. It makes the job easier on me. I can put the ball in a place where only they can go get it, and I know they're going to come down for it.
Were you able to learn anything from the 2 Heisman Trophy winners at Oklahoma? You seem to be a different kind of quarterback than they are.
Yeah, I mean, I've learned a lot just through leadership, how they approach the game. They approach the game every week like it's a new game, but they approach it. Even in the summer, fall camp, they approach it like, all right, I'm not the starter. I'm going to go in and learn it every day. And Coach Riley kind of taught that to me through Tom Brady. He went in and thought, all right, I've never learned this play before. I'm going to learn it like it's brand new to me. And that's how I've kind of progressed through the spring and summer, fall camp here. You learn the playbook 3 times, 4 times a year. And I've learned from Coach Riley, the quarterbacks, you approach it as if you've never seen the play before.
You've got a degree, but is it harder to learn the playbook than the textbooks?
Yes, and there's a lot more to go into it.
Those 2 Heisman guys, different personality-wise. I just externally, is that the way you see it? Did you learn anything from them, the way they carry themselves?
Yeah, I mean, Baker's more of a vocal guy, but Kyler, when it came down to it, and it was crunch time, he was ready to go. He was motivating the guys around him, making everybody believe that if I make this play, we're going to go win the game, and that's what they both did. And that's what I need to take from them too.
Was it different this summer, leading those play-a-lot practices, than maybe it was in the past when you were just 1 of 2 or 3
Yeah,
quarterbacks?
it was honestly new to me just because I've never done that. Because we're basically simulating actual practice. You go through 1-on-1s, 7-on-7. With the players, and you're basically telling everybody that plays. And that's kind of more the leadership role that us quarterbacks needed to be able to help the offensive line and the receivers know what they're doing every play.
Mm-hmm. I guess that would be invaluable, right? I mean, because you're sort of on-the-job training and shaping the thing as you go through it, right?
Yeah, so that helped just communication-wise, what the receivers are seeing from us, what the linemen are hearing from us, code words, and all that other stuff too.